Alright, welcome back. It is Inside Star Citizen, Alpha 4.2.1 Resource Drive. This came out about 5 minutes ago, so let's watch it and see what's going on. I'm really excited about this patch and about this new PvE event, so let's find out more about it. I have seen nothing from this, as I said, came out 5 minutes ago, so I'm going into it completely blind, which is how a reaction video should be. I apologise about the lighting in the back, it's still sunny out. Usually I record when the sun goes down, but anyway. Yeah, it is what it is. Let's crack on.
So for the past 10 years, it's usually just been in our hands to make the decisions of what happens. We're hoping to start to give some of that control over to the players.
In the July patch, this is the first time you are going to get to have this lasting effect. This is just the start, but I'm excited to see where you and us go from here.
Cool. I'm really excited about this. It's like PlanetSide 2, like the battle for like not so much positions, but the resources. I love this. Is cool.
So this is a continuation of the regen crisis storyline you've been seeing unfold. You've seen how Rayari was trying to handle it. You've seen how ASD has responded to it with the...
By the way, no one was doing the Rayari stuff. Everyone just took their resources to Wicklow. But yeah, I mean, cool. Well, I'm assuming anyway, I say that. That's a blanket statement. Maybe people were doing the Rayari, but no one I knew was.
Nefarious Dr. Yorit.
This was cool, though.
We're beginning to see how the major 4 corporations are going to handle this.
The law at the
Imperator Addison has now relaxed scientific research as a means to try and further push the drive to really end this crisis across Stanton.
Cool.
And she's put up certain rewards for the megacorps who helps out the most, or who solves the regen crisis. So now the 4 megacorporations of Stanton are in a race with each other to try and secure the reward for this contract. And a big part of this is it will be up to you if the corp comes out on top. So the July patch will be a one-time thing. It will run for that first patch, and when the next patch comes out, it kind of ends. The event is centered around gathering 3 main resources. So you can work for Microtech, Hurston, Crusader, and ArtCorp. And each track you work for will have 5 tiers of rewards that you will unlock based on your contribution.
Cool.
We have a few major game loops.
Oh, let's go back to that. Let's go back to that for a second. Apologies. I'm definitely doing Hurston, by the way. They've got the best paints. Your total SCU 85. Okay, that's not bad. You could do... I mean, some ships could probably do this in like a handful of trips. Awesome. Okay, so this is all cargo related, I presume.
Unlock based on your contribution.
We have a few major game loops that you can choose from. We can start with hauling, which involves a player going out to a trade post, picking up the commodities that are of the corporation's interest and delivering them back to the corporation's LEO.
Then we have the recover cargo ship archetype. This was kind of first introduced in Welcome to Pyro, and then when we was doing the 4.0 refactor, it was one we didn't get to, but we've brought it back and we fixed it up for this. So how this one works is you go to a ship, it's already dead in the water, it has the supplies on it that you require, and your main goal is to get the supplies and take them back to where they need to be delivered.
This is actually perfect for the Prowler utility. I mean, other than depending on how much SCU you need, or that you can take, because it's what, 32? But this is a perfect opportunity to use the Prowler utility. You won't even have to get out of your seat. You can just do it all from the pilot seat, which is going to be nice, and it's really well armed.
There might be a few pirates trying to pick that corpse clean, so you might have to dispatch some of them and then take the cargo.
Enemy down.
One important thing.
Oh, is that the new? That was the new Meteor.
Enemy down.
Nice. Do the pips look different? Why does that look very different to me? They're not normally as clean as that or as big as that. I feel like they've made the pips a lot bigger. Is that just me? Am I losing my mind? Is that... It looks nice. It looks a lot cleaner.
One important thing to note though is that if you don't have a ship big enough to take the cargo but you want to do this mission, we've left the seat on for you, so you can actually get in the seat and take the other ship, have a go at flying this, and take that back instead.
Oh, that's good. What a great decision.
There's also recover cargo.
I mean,
FPS.
Doesn't really make sense because they said it was dead in the water. So it kind of contradicts the point in the mission, because the first thing he said was the ship's dead in the water. And then 2 seconds later, but you've left all the power on so you can fly it away. But it's a game. Who cares? Let's enjoy the game. Flair, taking ships and flying it, cool. I don't know if that kind of breaks the loop a little bit, because then you don't need to have a cargo ship to do something that should really require a cargo ship. So it takes away a little bit of the onus of the player to plan. So you can turn up in an Aurora and still just take the ship away. I mean, it's good. I guess it's good for like newer players getting into it, but I don't know if I like that. I did for a second. I was like, oh, that's cool. Now I thought about it. I'm not sure. Let's have a think at the end of the video. I'm not sure how I feel about that one.
Yes, which involves locations like UGFs or abandoned FOBs. And there'll be several stashes of commodities needed that have been taken from important cargo ships and held there by outlaws.
Awesome. This is what I'm going to be doing.
Clear the outlaws.
And I'm assuming most people, to be honest. This is cool.
Take the cargo and deliver it back to the corporations.
Yep.
As this event is primarily a ship and hauling event, this is the only FPS mission that there is available.
Cool. Yeah, I like that.
Then there's support attack ship.
I mean, I know a lot of people have been complaining about holding hands of PvEers and stuff, but not every mission in the game should be PvP focused. And even the ones that are PvE focused turn out to be PvP focused because people turn up just to ruin other people's days. And right now, there's no way to hire people to be your ship escorts. We can't hire AI. We've had a lot of PvP events. I don't think there should be a single PvP player complaining, but there will be. But there shouldn't.
There's a ship, it's under stress, it's being attacked, it's being pirated.
Mayday, mayday, outlaws are...
And for reference, I'm both. I do PvE and PvP. I like both sides of the game. Before anyone starts saying, oh, PvE player complaining.
attacking my ship!
It's carrying the valuable resources that are needed for that corporation. You have to turn up and make sure it gets away safely. And if it does, you are counted for its contribution. So because you helped it, they also sort of count those boxes for you.
Cool.
There's the unlimited...
There's loads to do. This is great.
This mission will be asking you to get the 3 commodities in an infinite amount. It will never have a cap. The mission has no completion, per se, but everything you deliver, based on the SCU amount that you deliver, is the amount you're going to get paid for it. This you can keep open, you can abandon it when you don't want it, and you can re-accept it at any point. But the goal of it is to go and source your own materials, bring them back to the location, and submit them for your reward.
I'm so glad they're doing this. I really hope they stop any of the purchasing on the terminals. If you remember, what one was it? The fight for Pyro? Everyone, there was just queues and queues of people at the terminals like buying commodities rather than going and mining them or like doing cargo runs or getting them from missions. So I really hope they've nipped that in the bud with this one.
Microtech thanks you for all your hard work you've done recently. Keep your eyes peeled for a special something heading your way.
So basically this event is pretty much using all ship types that we have, with the exception of refueling and salvage.
It also encourages multiplayer gameplay if you want to work with others who are also fighting in your corporation, or you can just as easily contribute by playing by yourself as well.
That's cool.
You will also have almost like a personal assistant dedicated to each corporation who will speak to you.
I was
Cool.
just wondering if you can help us out with another contract.
When you've accepted the mission and when you've completed it.
Carmichael here. Logged your contract delivery. I'll mark it down as a win for Hurston.
Some
Love it,
are nicer
love
than
it.
others. Some people just are there
What's
to
up,
make sure that you
Carmichael?
get the mission contract
I'll be in
done.
Hurston soon.
And some people are there to really encourage you to do better.
Well, everything looks in order, so let me get you paid. But the most valuable reward is knowing that you help people today.
And that just depends on who you stand side with.
Who are you?
I am back in Crusader because
Ah,
the PA for Crusader is very nice and very encouraging and won't yell at you when you fail the mission.
Hurston.
Sorry, this contract didn't work out for you. Sometimes a job is just not the right fit.
And remember that you can work for any team, so just because another corporation is winning doesn't mean that you can't all pile on and help.
I love
Say
this.
Hurston win in the end.
Yes.
You want to win person.
I'm just saying that they have a strong work ethic.
Correct.
And they're good at giving clear directions, and maybe they're not quite as encouraging as Crusade Emily, but they know what they need. They know what they need to get done. They get it done in plastic bags.
So that's all the things you can do. But of course, why are you doing this? It's fun, yeah. The rewards. We have 5 tiers of rewards and then ending rewards for after the event. There will be post-event rewards. All of the rewards that I go over will be themed after the corporation that you choose to align with. Tier 1 is jumpsuit and multi-tool. Tier 2 will be a armor set and a vault weapon. After that, we start going into your favorite ship skins. Tier 3 will be 3 ship skins and a vault weapon.
Yeah, the Hurston looks the nicest.
Tier 4 will be 3 ship skins and a vault weapon. And Tier 5 will be 3 ship skins.
Do you not feel like it would be better if we could just pick the skins we get? Because I would rather just pick from all the ships in the game. Like, this is the skin design. Pick 3 ships you want the skin for. I don't know though. That's how I personally feel. Because I don't like the Hercules. I'm never going to own one. Love the Star Lancer. Love the Caterpillar. So that one works for me. If I go back just very briefly, I don't want to make this boring. I don't fly Connies. I won't own a Connie. I love the Freelancer. I'm never going to own one. I will never own a Mole. So it's like kind of pointless for me. Anyway, it's cool. I like it. I just wish I could pick the ships it was for.
And a vault weapon.
Why so many vault weapons?
We just don't know what to do with them. They're just piling up. For now, I'm just going to spread them about.
Lightning is cool.
Huh?
Lightning is cool.
Lightning is very cool, except when it hits you.
They're a bit useless though in hot planets.
Zach really fucked up the balancing for that.
Views and opinions of LA Maltby do not represent those of Cloud Imperium Games, Robert Space Industries, or its subsidiaries.
How do we track this? You're going to love to hear it. We've got a journal entry for you, but we've changed it before everyone starts going to the comments.
You can see the overall global corporation's progress across all servers, and you
That's
will also have
so
a separate
good.
bar to see how much you've progressed or how much contribution you've made to the corporation.
This is fantastic. Finally, like something to aim for as on a daily basis, like a reason to log in of a day, even if it's just for 1 hour or 2 hours. There's something that's tangible to progress towards as a group, as a team. I really hope we get like what are they called? The bespoke chats for whoever you pick would be really cool. Like if there was a Hurston Dynamic channel in the global, so you could go global, tab, party, tab, whoever you've picked. That would be cool. And then you could just talk and be like, hey guys, I'm going to do a cargo run from X to Y. Does anyone want to do escort to stop those pesky Crusader pilots, shoot me down? That would be really interesting. I know there's not that much PvP in this, but that would be really cool. Even for AI. But I love this. It gives you every day you're going to be like, I'm going to log on and do 1-2 runs to help my team and to earn my own rewards. This is what we've been needing in the game for such a long time. I'm not saying it's perfect. I'm not saying it's like the ultimate end game for what Star Citizen needs to be down the line. But for right now, like it's great. Like outside of base building, which is going to be the next big thing where we have a reason to log on every day to like build on our base and improve and upgrade and maybe like, crafting better attachments for our guns or whatever. Until that stuff comes in, this is the kind of stuff we need to have like a reason to log in. Same with dungeons. When the dungeons come into the game, which I think is the next patch, having a reason to like grind out a dungeon a few times to try and get like a rare drop of an item, which is what I hope they're doing. I'm assuming that's how they'll do it. Yeah, great. All good things. Let's just hope the servers don't fall apart, because otherwise then I'm back to playing other games.
Sounds like this is just play the game and we'll watch and give you rewards.
It literally is going to be play the game, and we'll watch you and we'll give you a few rewards. And I'll be playing alongside you. Go Microtech.
Boo. I love Elliot, but boo.
This patch has been a really interesting patch for economy because the balance is something we've been wanting to try for a while, the balance between all of the different gameplay loops at the same time, which is great for the players, challenging for us. But hopefully it works, and hopefully you guys really enjoy it and you see that your contribution feels meaningful.
That's the main thing.
Out of the shop.
please.
Okay, so in previous patches when we have tried to do commodity gathering, we might have overlooked the possibility that people would spend most of their gameplay time standing in queues trying to buy what meager scraps there were.
There's a
from
Valacar.
shops.
There's a Valacar, and there's 2 people fighting with lightsabers. What?
So we made it.
What? Energy melee weapons in the future? Look. I don't know, it's obviously just a joke, right? Because they could never have lightsabers with the IP. But look how cool that is, look.
What meager scraps there were from shops.
That's
so
sick.
We made it a lot easier
There's
for
also
you this
Valacar.
time. It's not available in shops anywhere.
Dick move.
No, good move. Correct move. Anyone that complains, shut up.
Fast forward to the
Play
end.
the game.
The Stanton Pyro jump point is going to be renamed to do with the winning corporation. We don't know the exact name yet, but it's going to be named to be sort of a hint to them. The landing zone, the low orbit station, and the jump point, which now will belong to the corporation that won. All 3 of those will get a permanent 5% shop discount.
Whoa. Go. Sorry. What?
Landing zone, the low orbit station, and the jump point, which now will belong to the corporation that won. All 3 of those will get a permanent 5% shop discount across all of their goods. So it will likely maybe be cheaper to buy stuff in those areas.
Yes, it
That's
is really everything in the
huge.
landing zone. Nothing is exempt.
And last of all, the winning corporation and those of you that hit tier 5 will get a elite armor. It will be a matte black version of the armor you got for tier 2 with a sort of highlight to emphasize the corporation that you was with. We've made all 4 of these. I'm giving 1 out. The other 3 won't see the light of day.
That's so cool.
I think the event is good because it focuses hauling and players who enjoy delivery missions.
Shout out my
missions,
Hurston
but
homies.
it's also
We need to go
inclusive
do
of
this
those who
together.
don't enjoy those. This event shouldn't be a bottleneck. It's not using a new location, it's using several of the locations that we've had before.
You're going to be spread out. You've got a bunch of different missions you can play. It's essentially just play the game the way you always have been.
You're not locked in to any of the corporations. You can work for whichever one you want. At any given time, you can max out the tier 5 rewards on all 4 of the corporations if you wanted to.
I both like and dislike that. Sorry to keep pausing it, but otherwise I'm talking over them. I don't know. I like the idea that you can drop and change, especially if, like, let's say you log on now, pick Hurston, then your friends are, oh, I picked Crusader, do this instead, and you're like, oh, fair enough, let's do that. Then you have the option to just do each other's org or whatever. Keep calling them orgs, groups, whatever they're called. But it's a shame because I kind of like the idea of like pledging your allegiance to one, and then that's who you're working for. I don't like if you can just drop and change. It's good to have the option. I think people would be annoyed if you were locked into one. It's good to leave people options. It's always good to give people options, but I kind of wish it wasn't a little bit.
Yeah, I think that's pretty cool.
And then at the end of it, you'll see the change that you had on our universe.
That's really cool.
I just hope people enjoy it.
This is a goated event. As long as the servers hold out.
Kind of race to regen aspect of it, that you're all head to head, but you will eventually all have some kind of impact on the verse later after this event.
This is so good.
Single data pad you have to read.
No, I made sure of that as well. There is not a single data pad in this event. As minimal reading as possible.
That's kind of a shame we've got to a day and age where people can't be bothered to read data pads, but whatever, fair enough.
Seeing that you were able to complete the delivery, thanks. And if you could do another, that'd be even better. Alright, gotta go.
And if we've done our maths right, Alpha 4.2.1 Race for Stanton should drop later today, with a complete Resource Rush global event, as well as your chance to earn over 60 different rewards and a permanent discount to the landing zone of your choice. It also includes the new RSI Meteor, a host of bug fixes, and the chance to rename the jump point from Stanton to Pyro. I'm hoping for jumping with Pointy Face, personally. For Inside Star Citizen, I'm Jared Huckabee. Thanks for letting us share the people and process of game development with you, and we'll see you in the verse hauling a whole lot of rocks this month.
Cool. Very nice. Very nice.
Hurston, really?
Look, I think Hurston and Drake are
I can't agree with the Drake side of things, but I am Hurston through and through for this event, mainly because they have the coolest looking stuff. All right. Yep, I'm excited. I think I paused enough and spoke about it. My camera's all weird colours, but whatever. I think I spoke about it as we were going through this. I apologise for pausing too much. I know that annoys some people, but really cool. Really, really cool. Yeah, I've never been more inclined to jump into the game. Even when the Apex Valor came out, like I was really excited about that. But this, I'm like, yeah, I want to start working with my group. I've done a poll in my Discord and everyone's like, well, most people have said Hurston, a couple of people said Crusader. So, see ya. But yeah, man, I'm excited. It's going to be really good. Go-to event, exactly what the game needed, in my opinion. And really good stress test for all the gameplay loops that are in the game currently to iron out the bugs and make sure, hopefully, by the end of this event, all of these loops that are involved in this are like bug-free. To an extent. And the fact that you get like a location that's dedicated to your group that you've picked, shout out Hurston, we're gonna win. That's really cool. And the Meteor. So I'm going to be having a giveaway to do for the Meteor. It will be next month's giveaway because we've currently got this Xperia Prowler utility giveaway that I mentioned earlier. That is still running. Link down in the description to the Gleam thing. Head over to my main YouTube channel, GFA Plays. That is where I will, and there'll be a link down below. That is where I will be focusing, or announcing, I should say, the Meteor giveaway come beginning of August. So make sure you're over there, subscribe to that, because that is my main platform, or main channel, I should say. Anyway, I'm rambling. Thank you very much for watching. I'm very excited about this event. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Are you excited? Are you bummed out? Are you kind of just indifferent to Star Citizen at this stage? Let me know. Let's have a dialogue. Yeah. Anyone that's not picking Hurston, get out.